this week's Tea and Toys for the first time live here on Mondays at 10 a.m. at St Paul's Parkside Church. So we're going to do our hello song. Can I get a wave from everybody? Well done. Can I get a clap from everybody? And can I get a stamp from everybody? Can you stamp your feet like this? Excellent. Let's sing the hello song. Wave everybody and say hello. Wave everybody and say hello. Wave everybody and say hello. Say hello together. Clap everybody and say hello. Clap everybody and say hello. Clap everybody and say hello. Say hello together. Stamp everybody and say hello. Stamp everybody and say hello. Stamp everybody and say hello. Say hello together. Hello. Today we're going to be looking at autumn. So, have you been noticing it's been getting a little bit colder? The leaves on the trees have been changing colour and starting to fall to the ground. So we're going to sing a song about autumn leaves to the tune of London Bridge. Autumn leaves are falling down, falling down, falling down. Autumn leaves are falling down, my fair lady. Autumn leaves are swirling round, swirling round, swirling round. Autumn leaves are swirling round, my fair lady. Autumn leaves are on the ground, on the ground, on the ground. Autumn leaves are on the ground, my fair lady. Yeah, well done. So I got some leaves at the weekend from the common. Leaves that have fallen on the ground. So this is an oak tree's leaves. Can you see? They've got different colours. In the spring and summer, they're green, like this leaf, but then they can go brown or orange. They can go red, and they can go, and this one's my favourite, I think, yellow. Look at these beautiful yellow leaves. Depends on the type of tree. So, we're going to say a poem now. Autumn leaves begin to blow. Coloured leaves fall fast and slow, twirling, whirling all around, till at last they touch the ground. Well done, that was lovely. So now we're going to sing about all the different autumn colours. So we've got orange, yellow, red and brown. Orange, yellow, red and brown, red and brown. Orange, yellow, red and brown, red and brown. Autumn leaves are twirling all around. Oh, orange, yellow, red and brown, red and brown. Orange, yellow, red and brown, red and brown. Let's do one more verse. Orange, yellow, red and brown, red and brown. Orange, yellow, red and brown, red and brown. Autumn leaves are falling to the ground. Orange, yellow, red and brown, red and brown. Orange, yellow, red and brown, red and brown. Well done. So, with all those leaves on the ground, it's great fun, isn't it, to swish through them. Swish, 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 like this. Zachary loves swishing through them with his feet like this. Swish, swish, they make a lovely noise. Can you count with me like this? 1, 2, 3, swish, swish, swish. 1, 2, 3, swish, swish, swish. Everybody, 1, 2, 3, swish, swish, swish. 1, 2, 3, swish, swish, swish. And 1, 2, 3, swish, swish, swish. Yay! Well done. If you have something you can shake or rustle, you can join in with me. Because in autumn, it gets a little bit windier and the wind blows through the trees like this. And it makes the leaves shake on the trees like this. Rustle, rustle, rustle. And the wind sometimes sounds like it's whistling. Ooh, ooh. So can we be the whistling wind? Can you whistle wind really high for me? Ooh, ooh. Now can you hear that whistling wind really slow, like a gentle breeze. Now can you do the whistling wind really loudly? It's a really fierce wind. Now can you do the whistling wind quietly, gently? Lovely, well done. Now come with me. Let's be the wind. 1, 2, 3. Woo! 1, 2, 3. Woo! 1, 2, 3. Woo! Well done. As you can see, it's all fun and games here at St. So, something else happens in autumn, and that is that the trees make fruit and nuts and seeds ready for next year. You might find on the ground an acorn. Acorns look like this when they're on the tree, and sometimes they look like this when they've fallen off the tree. They're found on oak trees. And sometimes you might find a conker. Now these are lovely. And you might find them in a really spiky shell that's super spiky, but when they come out, they're lovely and brown and shiny. Look at this one I found a couple of days ago. Isn't it still lovely and smooth and brown and shiny? And there's an animal that likes to find all these nuts and seeds and bury them in the ground for winter, for food. Do you know what the animal is? It's a squirrel. So now we're going to say a little song about a squirrel. 3 spiky conkers on a conker tree, beautiful and brown, don't you agree? Along came the wind, and down one fell. And a squirrel came to find it in its green spiky shell. 2 spiky conkers on a conker tree, beautiful and brown, don't you agree? Along came the wind, and down one fell. And the squirrel came to find it in its spiky little shell. How many conkers are there left on the tree? Just one, I think. 1 spiky conker on a conker tree, beautiful and brown. Don't you agree? Along came the wind, and down one fell. And a squirrel came to find it in its green spiky shell. I think that's lots of lovely food for the squirrel, don't you? Another thing you might find on a tree in autumn is some apples. We're going to sing 3 little apples, so red and bright. And count with me. 1, 2, 3. 3 little apples so red and bright were dancing about on a tree one night. The wind came whistling through the town, and one little apple came tumbling down. How many left? One's gone. 1, 2. 2 little apples so red and bright were dancing about on a tree one night. The wind came whistling through the town, and one little apple came tumbling down. That's right, Zachary. How many left now? 1. 1 little apple so red and bright was dancing about on a tree one night. The wind came whistling through the town, and one little apple came tumbling down. Yay! So how many apples left on the tree now? No apples left on the tree. So, some trees have nuts. And this is a poem about a little nut tree. Some of you might have heard this one before. We've done this one before. I had a little nut tree. Nothing would it bear but a silver nutmeg and a golden pear. The King of Spain's daughter came to visit me, and all for the sake of my little nut tree. Her dress was made of crimson, jet black was her hair. She asked me for my nutmeg and my golden pear. I said, so fair a princess never did I see. I'll give you all the fruit from my little nut tree. Lovely. Now, some of these leaves and things that have fallen on the ground in all of the parks and gardens, sometimes they get collected up and put on a compost heap, which is then sort of left for a while, and then it's food for all the soil, for the plants, but also for some things that live in the soil, like worms. So in autumn, you might see some more insects in the garden. So we're going to sing a song about a little worm and a little snail. And the worm's name is Wiggly Woo, and the snail's name is Slippery Soo. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and his name is Wiggly Woo. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and all that he can do is wiggle all night and wiggle all day, whatever else the people do say. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and his name is Wiggly Woo. Shall we say hello to the snail, Slippery Soo? There's a snail at the bottom of the garden, and her name is Slippery Soo. There's a snail at the bottom of the garden, and all that she can do is slip all night and slip all day, whatever else the people do say. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and her name is Slippery Soo. Well done. And now to move away from trees and leaves, we've got a song about the sea. Only because it mentions the last day of September, which I think is on Wednesday. So here's a song about the big ship on the last day of September. The big ship sails on the alley-alley-o, the alley-alley-o, the alley-alley-o. The big ship sails on the alley-alley-o on the last day of September. The captain says that'll never, never do, never, never do, never, never do. The captain says that'll never, never do on the last day of September. The big ship sank to the bottom of the sea, the bottom of the sea, the bottom of the sea. The big ship sank to the bottom of the sea on the last day of September. Now, well done. And thankfully, my little one hasn't run off with my last bit of paper. So we're going to have a little bit of story time now, if you can sit still for a story, about a kitten playing in autumn leaves. And this is a little bit from a poem by William Wordsworth. See the kitten on the wall, sporting with the leaves that fall. Withered leaves, 1, 2, and 3, from the lofty elder tree. Through the calm and frosty air of this morning bright and fair. But the kitten, how she starts, crouches, stretches, paws and darts. First at one, and then its fellow, just as light and just as yellow. There are many now one. Now they stop, and then one. Great intenseness of desire in the upward eye of fire. Ooh, that's got some good rhymes, hasn't it? It's all about a kitten chasing some leaves. And do we know that a kitten is a baby cat? Some of you might have one at home. And you can imagine them chasing lots and lots of leaves, can't you? Well done, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed my tour of autumn. And now we're going to sing our goodbye set of songs, starting with Wind the Bobbin Up. Wind the bobbin up, wind the bobbin up, pull, pull, clap, clap, clap. Wind it back again, wind it back again, pull, pull, clap, clap, clap. Point to the ceiling, point to the floor, point to the window and point to the door. Clap your hands together, 1, 2, 3. Put your hands upon your knees. Yay! Well done. We're going to sing Zoom, Zoom, Zoom. We're going to the moon now. Let's see if we can zoom my little one up. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we'll be there very soon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lift off! Yay, well done. Now we're going to do our Sleepy Bunny song. See the little bunny sleeping till it's nearly noon. Shall we try and wake them with a merry tune? Oh, so still are they ill? No, wake up now. Hop, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. 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 Zachary loves this one. He's joining in. Let's do that one more time. Can I see some bunnies going back to sleep? He doesn't quite do that yet. See the little bunnies sleeping till it's nearly noon. Shall we try and wake them with a merry tune? Oh, so still are they ill? No, wake up now. Hop, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. 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 Yay! Well done, everyone. I'll see you the same time next week, Monday at 10 in the morning. So now let's sing. Goodbye, everyone.